Hi, my name is Marcus. I want to tell you about running VMware NSX on Brocade network infrastructure. In order to achieve a software-defined data center, virtualizing the network is really the natural next step. We have virtualized our storage, we've virtualized our compute. Now it's time to virtualize the network to really achieve the benefits of a software-defined data center. While we're virtualizing the network, obviously there will be a physical network underneath. As you virtualize your network, you want to make sure that you now don't end up in having to manage two networks, both a virtual network and a physical network. With Brocade networks, you have the option of doing a layer 3 or a layer 2 fabric. The advantage of the Brocade fabric is that it's automatically forming, self-healing, and enables you to really make modifications to the physical infrastructure without having any impact on your virtual infrastructure. So when you run a VMware NSX virtual network in order to achieve a software-defined data center, well, what is really important is that you don't have to manage the two networks independently, both the virtual network and the physical network. With the VCS fabric, you can do changes to the physical network non-disruptively. This could be, for example, expanding your network. When adding additional switches to a VCS fabric, convergence happens sub-second, which means that there is no impact to the application at all, and the new infrastructure is readily available to be included in your virtual network infrastructure. This also means that you can decommission equipment as needed, again, without any disruptions at all. At times, you will probably find that you will need additional capacity in your physical network at certain points. You can add that capacity, in this case, without any configuration necessary, simply because the VCS fabric automatically heals and automatically adds additional links in the network. A great advantage of a virtual network infrastructure is that you can deliver seamless microsegmentation. Brocade provides virtual application delivery controller services based on the virtual ADC, which you can integrate with your microsegmentation. As you deploy microsegmentation with the Brocade virtual application delivery controller, you can have distributed load balancing and web application firewalls across your microsegmented infrastructure. One of the capabilities of the Brocade fabric is providing layer 2 bridging in the physical network. This means that you can bridge from a NSX logical switch out to a VLAN in the physical infrastructure for access to a bare metal application or an object-based storage. Or you could also take advantage of this capability during the transition to an NSX deployed virtual infrastructure. The VCS fabric also provides layer 2 bridging in hardware. We call this a hardware virtual tunnel endpoint. As illustrated here, it is redundantly deployed across multiple switches. We can do this across up to 4 switches, enabling you to do layer 2 bridging in hardware from your virtual infrastructure out to your physical infrastructure. When deploying a virtual network infrastructure, it is important to have the visibility through both the virtual layer and the physical layers. Brocade fabrics provide integration with vRealize operations, so you have that visibility from a VM all the way through the virtual infrastructure to the physical infrastructure. So you can troubleshoot in case there are some issues that needs to be remediated. In addition to that, the integration with vRealize Log Insight enables the virtual infrastructure operations to have visibility into syslog messaging on the physical network infrastructure, even though they may not have the responsibility of managing those devices. With the integration with vRealize operations, you can now, at a much faster pace, pinpoint where a problem is in your physical infrastructure, and then go in and fix this. With the integration with vRealize Log Insight, there's visibility into syslog messaging on the physical network for the virtual infrastructure operations.